a Burberry handbag that I currently have, and the reason I wanted to do this is because I'm not generally a fan of Burberry as a brand. I like some of their products, but I don't like the entire range that they have. I think obviously their trench coats are phenomenal, right? I mean, they're iconic. They have amazing cashmere. They have some of the softest cashmere I've ever tried, and their scarves are some of the most durable and highest quality that you can currently buy. I think their scarves are better than practically any other brand, like this high-end designer brand that carries scarves. I'm not familiar with their footwear, so I can't say on that, but their handbags and their leather accessories I think are lacking significantly, and they are lesser priced than, let's say, Dolce & Gabbana, than Chanel, clearly, even Louis Vuitton, but they are pretty in the price range of Gucci and who else? Let's see. All I can think of is Gucci, so we're just gonna stick with Gucci. So they're in that price bracket. However, Gucci is known for their leather, right? But I feel like Burberry is known for their textiles and not their leather, and their leather items just are so subpar that like I wanted to do a review on this bag because I am, the process of selling it, so I wanted to show you while I still have it. Let's see. Comes in this brown dust bag. It's a very similar dust bag to the old Louis Vuitton ones, the brown ones with the LV on it. It says Burberry, just like this. It's a drawstring. It's a good quality dust bag. It's, good dust. Can't fault them for their textiles, right? Yeah. So this is the bag. This is the Mini Manor Tote, and this was an iconic bag when it came out. So this came out in 2008, and every celebrity had this bag. I mean, especially Victoria Beckham marketed that bag to high heavens. She was carrying it all the time. She had this big black patent one, and this is the metallic version, and this is the mini one. So this is approximately the size of 10 inches by 7 inches, like a 4.5 inch depth. So okay, this bag retailed for $1,395 in 2008. Considering the time value of money and inflation, I mean, the relatable price to today is $1,700-$1,800, right? This bag is terrible quality. I am so shocked at this. Okay, this was carried at most, if I'm really squeezing it out of me, 20 times in this entire time frame. So most likely it's been carried maybe a dozen times, 20, let's say max. And it's a really pretty bag if you look at it, but if you look at the details, okay, so there's scratching everywhere over here. This thing is loose. The threads are completely loose. These threads on the handles are loose. They're ripping off. The glazing is very poorly done. Let me look at this. It's sticking out. It's not even glazed all the way through. It's not even connected together. I mean, this is a very shoddy job, right? Then let's see, what else? Okay, so there are scratches on the handles. On this metallic leather, there are scratches all over it. Scratches on the leather everywhere. Then the zipper pull is all scratched up. It's peeling. Now keep in mind that this has been carried maybe a dozen times, right? This is also scratched. There's this little Burberry key that's completely useless. There's threads coming out. The rivets have the Burberry Horseman logo, and they are scratching, they're tarnished and they are scratched. There is scratches right here on the, I just noticed one on this leather piece right there. There's scratches. They're tarnished on this side. This handle has this weird bump in it. Like right here, there's like this weird bump that looks like a rubber band is on it. Right here, do you see that? Okay, let's go to the back side. Again, threads coming out. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Let's go to the front again. This is where the lock is. There's more threads coming out. This is really like, I mean, thankfully this hasn't fallen off, so let's give him credit for that at least, right? So here's the back side. There's wearing here. Okay, right here, there's scratches. And this bag was used very carefully, as in it's been carried for like a couple hours. It wasn't even like like all day used bag. This, I like that it's stitched and it doesn't have like varnishing on the sides. I really don't like varnishing. The bottom feet are completely peeled off. This has never been set on the floor and they're all peeled off. Look at that. Can you see this? This is just embarrassing. Okay, so you flip this open. Let's see if anything's ripping here. No, the stitches are okay. Okay. So again, more scratches. Okay, it's gonna be noisy. Got a bunch of air paper in there. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the inside. Okay, so again, more threads coming out. It has a nylon check lining. I mean, the lining's nice. The interior, it is in good condition. It's very thick. There's a feather in here. Let's keep that. Why not? Okay, so it says made in Italy. And it has, I guess, their authenticity number, serial number, date code, whatever they have. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Burberry leather products because, yeah. Don't recommend to buy that. Then there's the Burberry tab. The inside pocket has, there's this hair card that came with it. Oh, Burberry creates this product to the highest standards of design and quality. Yes, yes it does. Okay, so that's kind of what it looks like. Ooh, that's a big scuff. Look at that. It's kind of hard to also see on camera because it's metallic and the light is really reflecting on it. I noticed that these two pieces of leather right here are rubbing off because these handlebars are rubbing on the leather itself. You can see that like right here and the right here. Oops, the card just fell out. And ooh, this side's really bad. Look at that. This happened because the bag was in existence. This isn't because it was recklessly used. It was heavily used. It was like a, you know, workhorse bag. I mean, there's really big scratches. Hold on, right here. Just try to focus. Okay, do you see that? Okay. So I think that the quality of this bag is absolutely embarrassing. I mean, it is ripping apart at the seams, literally. I'm looking at it, there's a seam coming out here, there's a seam coming out here, and there's a seam coming out here from the handlebars. That's not even the end seams that just like threads that are flying about everywhere. And that's not counting the ones that I have cut off. The handlebars are glazed. Sorry, I don't know if I mentioned that. And the glazing is splitting on top of that. Right here. Hold on. Let's try to zoom in again. Glazing is splitting. And it's not even attached, okay? Like, what is that? How did they come off charging like over $1,000 for a bag that's made so poorly? Like, this hasn't even been used. This has been used a dozen times. It got so worn just because it was standing there. It was standing and it was rubbing and it got worn. Like, I don't understand that. So, and yes, I know this is an older bag, so you can argue that the quality has gotten better since then, but if you go and you compare, let's say, even a Gucci bag, and I'm not really a huge fan of Gucci, or a Saint Laurent bag, and you compare it to the Burberry ones, the Burberry leather is very plasticky feeling. The varnishing and glazing is always very poorly done. There's like 9 times out of 10 there will be varnishing on the side of the leather that's like way out the lines. The leather is really thick, but not in a good way. It's not very pliable. It doesn't smell nice. It's really rough looking. And their wallets also, because I was looking for a wallet, excuse me, their wallets also don't look like very well done. They look like they're gonna fall apart. They look like this bag. So I think that Burberry has wonderful accessories in terms of, they have really good sweaters, they have really good scarves, some of my favorite scarves. I want to try a pair of their shoes. And I don't know who makes these bags for them in Italy or where they're made, but they need to get like a new supplier, manufacturer, designer, or whatever, because that is such poor quality. And seriously, like, I think they have some cute styles. Like, I see them and I'm like, oh, that's really cute and it's Burberry, but like, I am not gonna go there again. Like, I wanted to share this with you because I'm just so like astounded at how poorly made this bag is. And I can only imagine how it's gonna look if you actually use it. It's literally gonna disintegrate. Now I understand why it was a trend for like a couple months, because the bags just fell apart and then they went away. So yeah, that's what I think of Burberry leather accessories. And again, this leather isn't very soft. It's not nice. It looks nice on camera. I mean, it looks like a really cute bag, right? It's really shiny. It's really pretty. I'm just looking at it in the screen. It looks cute. But yeah, the quality, it ain't gonna last you. Like, spend your money somewhere else, I'm telling you. Like, don't do it. So, I mean, I don't really hear a lot about Burberry bags, so maybe that's why, but maybe people who buy them aren't on YouTube, because, you know, most people I feel like on YouTube either buy Louis Vuitton or Chanel. So yeah, I hope that was interesting and useful. I'm just like checking over. I like the glazing, it's like all coming apart. It's all like wonky, it's all lumpy, it's coming out of the lines, it's like everywhere, it's all over the leather. Like, and it's peeling. Like, look at that. It's like shredding off of the sides. Yep, so don't buy Burberry leather. Okay, so have a wonderful day and thank you for watching.